bags in tow, through Alberta's fields where the wild winds blow. Connie threads tales with Helen spin. Kim's got the tea, let the chatter begin. The Abiaks, they weave the sound of yarn and fiber all around. Knit one pearl, one story's flow, tales of stitches everywhere we go.
So we're back to normal. We started at 5. Well, we have Christmas season coming up, and we have Tammy. Am I getting feedback somewhere?
A
little bit, yeah.
A little bit.
I don't know what it
Gone
would
now,
be.
though.
Oh, okay.
My printer just randomly turned on, as printers do.
Oh.
Yeah.
I have one of those at work. It freaks everybody out because you're sitting there and all of a sudden you're looking, who's printing? Not me.
Yeah, no, it just randomly turns itself on and off, and always does.
Okay.
First rabbit hole. Yes, the other day I got to work. We printed a document the night before. It wouldn't print it. Fine, forget it. We'll do it in the morning. Got there in the morning. It printed it overnight. 20 minutes later, it printed it again. And then an hour later, it printed it a third time. And there was nothing in the print queue.
Cool.
Sounds about right. I mean,
fortunately, it was a one-page document, but it was like, what are you doing? So, yes. Anyway.
So they could get the spaces measured. And their interior designer said, well, the spaces need to be smaller or they won't, match the aesthetic. In the mechanic shop at the dealership,
that definitely the aesthetics.
Where the printers have to run a specific program that tells you what printers you can use.
Okay.
Aesthetics are very important in a mechanic
so
shop.
concerned about the aesthetic, yeah.
Obviously.
Well, don't you know they all hire interior designers for mechanic shops?
Well,
obviously.
Like,
the OEMs make them. So, yeah. Like, apparently, I found this out at their Nissan dealership. The furniture in the showroom has VIN numbers on it.
That's weird.
Because the one owner's wife found the same furniture somewhere else for like a third of the price, so she bought that. And they came through and inspected. It didn't have the VIN number. They got fined and had to buy the furniture from the supplier that had the VIN number on it.
Weird.
Just goes beyond the beyond. I mean, that just...
Sorry, rabbit hole.
To another week with Yabby X, where we can stay on topic.
First rabbit hole. All right, let's get back to Tammy.
Tammy?
Hi, Tammy. So, we've been following you on Facebook, and of course, we've had to drop by your store when I'm in town. I'm sure the other girls have been up there. So, what sort of things are going on? Do you have anything going on with Christmas? Do you have any special pop-ups? Do you have anything going on that...
Well, we have one pop-up left for the year, unless somebody contacts me kind of last minute. We have Sarah from Sarah's Fiber Arts coming on Saturday. That would be the 6th, so 2 days away. So she's got all of her project bags and little notions cases, and she does a lot of like upcycling of stuff like zippers and the linings that she uses in her project bags and stuff. So, like, she'll buy a printed fabric. And she does some of the specialty printing too, like get some of the specialty stuff done. But yeah, she tries to thrift as much as possible for the rest of the bags, because she doesn't like to waste anything. And she even saves like her little ends from knitting projects. Yeah, like, like she'll have like a little bit cut off from the end of weaving in some ends or something, and she'll use that to put her tags on her projects.
Nice.
So,
cool.
Yeah, she doesn't like to waste anything. So, and she's such a sweetheart.
Now, I had recently seen somebody doing bags that was using like embroidery and cross stitch that they found at the thrift store. Is that Sarah?
If she's done that, she may have. That would
I
definitely
just thought
fit
it was
her
such a good
wheelhouse.
idea.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
So
So that's the only
now that
pop-up
we've
we
said,
have coming up.
Yeah.
so now that we've said you've got this pop up coming up, we need to know where to go. We
Well,
didn't
the
say
store's
where
in
you're
Sherwood
from.
Park.
Let's start. Let's finish the introduction here.
Stores in Sherwood Park. The address is 191 Athabascan Avenue. So,
And it's Numana Yarns, right?
yeah, Numana Yarns. Yeah. So,
Where did you get the name?
oh, everybody asked me that, and it's so there's a little bit of a story. I'll tell the story, and then I'll explain where the name comes from. So my husband is a financial planner, and he had the name Legacy Financial that he was operating under. He had it registered and everything. He did everything that he needed to do, but he never really advertised under that name. It was just kind of a name for the company, and about I don't know, 6-7 years into him using that name, company down in Calgary, a credit union, had started using Legacy Financial for their one of their products. And
Oh.
so we got a cease and desist letter in the mail telling us to stop using the name, even though we had registered it and it wasn't being used. Like, we had done everything properly. But because
Right.
it's a credit union, they have bigger pockets. They could just drag it out in court for us
Yeah.
to pay lots and eventually prove ourselves right. Or we could sell them the name and just be done with it, which is what we did. So we when we were trying to come up with a name, we wanted to come up with something unique. So we came up with a unique name for his business. I won't say what it is because he doesn't actually want to advertise his business. He doesn't want random
Fair
people
enough.
coming. He's very much referral based. But so when I decided to name the store, the business, the hand dyeing business is how it started. I took my kids' nicknames and I put them together. So
Oh.
my oldest is named Brianna, and when my youngest, Nicole, was learning how to talk, she couldn't say Brianna, so she called her sister Manna. And that has stuck. Like, in my phone, my oldest daughter is Manna. And then I don't even know how it started, but we started calling Nicole Nikki Nunu and Nikki New. And so we just took the new and the Manna and put them together.
Really?
So,
Oh, I like
yeah,
that.
that's just where it came from. And eventually they're going to take over the business. So it'll have their name on
Nice.
it.
There we go.
Yeah.
How old are they now?
They both have January birthdays. So they'll be
Ah,
25 and 22.
oh wow, okay.
Yeah.
Now, do they both die?
No, neither one does.
Oh, neither. I
Yeah.
thought one of them did.
My youngest one works in the store.
Okay.
She does a lot of the scanning and twisting and labeling of the yarn. And my oldest, she's in her final year at Grant McEwen for Bachelor of Fine Arts, I think is what it's called. And so once she's done that, then she's going to come in. She's going to learn all the store end of operations, and then she's going to start learning how to dye. So
Nice.
Since you have quite a unique setup there, where you've got the room upstairs for classes, you've got the dining room downstairs, you've got the store. Do you still have the yarn library?
oh yeah. Well, not really a library, but the donation for
Yeah.
the homeless. Yeah, so people drop off. They drop off both yarn that they no longer want, and they also drop off finished projects for the
Oh,
homeless.
nice.
So we've donated, like, I want to guess at this point, since we started doing this about a year and a half ago, probably about 4 large bags, maybe more.
Nice.
So yeah, we have quite a few people. It's like, we'll come in and look at the basket and, like, who dropped this off? And there'll be like 6 more toques in there or something. So yeah,
Aw,
it's pretty cool.
very nice.
Very good. Yeah, I mean, the fiber community just is one that, and some people find it very exclusive. Some people have unfortunately been involved with groups that are very sort of secretive, sort of, you've got to know the special handshake to get in. But part of our mandate here is like, you
Yeah,
want to come join us. And
yeah,
that's why, we really try and, get the word out there that this isn't a secret society. This isn't something you have to know. There's lots of people out there that are more than willing to share with you if you want to learn, if you want to try something, just so you know, and you definitely are one of those people. your whole,
well,
your,
we do have on Saturdays between 1 to 4. I call it Yarn and Yak because Instagram wouldn't allow me to advertise Stitch and Bitch. So I decided
I like
it had
yarn
to
and
have
yak.
a better name. But
We like
yeah,
it.
it's our drop in for anybody that wants to come in, and we have a fairly diverse group now, like both for like ages, and we're getting a little bit of a queer community that's starting to come to, so which is good because my oldest daughter is queer, so yeah, it's kind of like it's just kind of growing and evolving into its own little group, and it's kind of fun. I don't even get to see everybody upstairs because I'm always busy washing yarn on Saturdays. My staff will be like, "Oh yeah, so and so was here, and so, and they have this project." I'm like, I don't even know.
Yeah.
I have no idea what you guys are talking about.
now, now
So
you dye your own yarn. Do you
mhm.
sell only your own yarn, or do you sell other
Pretty
brands?
much. So everything that I dye is with well, a couple of exceptions, I guess, is merino based. I do have like an alpaca silk, and I
Ooh.
do have a silk linen. But
Mm.
they all use acid dyes for the colors. We keep having people come into the store asking for cotton, so I finally succumbed and just ordered some Pima cotton and some suds cotton. So the suds is good for like dishcloths and stuff like that.
Right.
And then the Pima cotton's more for garments. So
Hmm.
yeah. But yeah, pretty much everything has been through these two hands, which have have dye on them all the time, as you can see.
They're real working hands, those
Yes, they
ones.
are. This is what they look like all week. There's always some
How
color. It
long
looks
have
like
you
I've
been
bruised myself.
how long have you been dyeing yarn, and how did you get started?
Well, since April of 2020, we all know what was happening then.
We do.
So I was a brand new travel agent. I had been
Nice.
working for just under a year, and I'm working very part time because in 2019 my dad went into a nursing home, and before that I'd been very busy taking him to appointments and helping pick him up off the floor a lot at home
Yeah.
or get him out of his chair because he was a very tall man. Um, and so I was pretty busy helping them, and my mom at that point needed to have hip replacement, so she wasn't able to do any driving or help him
Right.
out with a lot of stuff. So I was only very part-time. I really didn't advertise. It was just very word of mouth.
Right.
Booking the odd trip here and there, just trying to learn stuff. And then my mom had her hip replaced literally days before, like I want to say it was like March 9th or 10th, 11th, somewhere
Ooh.
in there.
Yeah.
Like literally I was watching things change in the hospital with as things started to get more serious. And my plan all along was, I'll stay part-time once my mom's done and recovered from her surgery. I'm not going to have to drive anymore. Dad's now in a care home, so I don't have to, you know, pick him up all the time. And so, yeah, that just kind of fizzled because I was like, who's going to be traveling with, like, who's going to need a travel agent in the next couple years? So I got bored.
Mhm.
And
Right.
when I get bored, things happen.
She is one of us.
She
Hmm.
is one
Yeah,
of us.
things just happen. So yeah, I bought some dye. It was very, very interesting trying to get all the supplies back then, because of course, companies were closed, and
Right.
anything that was even remotely like any kind of PPE was like hard to
Gone.
find. I had to start with food coloring because the acid dyes, you have to wear like a respirator mask, and there was none to be found, like
Right.
anywhere. So I ended up having to order gloves off of a midwifery site. Like it was just crazy. So yeah, it was a challenge. And then I was
Yeah.
like, I dyed all this yarn, and I was like, oh, this is kind of fun. As soon as I found a respirator mask, I had even more yarn. Like I'd order like 20 skeins of bare yarn, and then I'd barely get dyeing it, and I'd be ordering like 30 more, and I'd be like, My husband's looking at this pile of yarn. He's like, are you gonna sell this, or what's the plan?
What you gonna do with that yarn?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Everybody's like, oh, that looks so good. I'm like, well, maybe I could sell it. And I just kind of like, I never had a plan for, I mean, when I started opening like my website and everything, I did it very professionally because I have a family history of starting businesses and running businesses. And so, I didn't just kind of throw stuff on a website and not know what I was doing. But at the same time, I had no idea it would bloom into this.
Yeah.
So do you theme your colorways, or how do you come up with your different colorways?
Nope. So early on, and it's a good thing I tend to go down rabbit holes. I took all of my dyes, there's over 100 of them, and I made little swatches with like different depths of shades, so like really light to really dark. And I have this like 3 binders full of these little swatches, and I just go, okay, well, I want to put this and this and this and this together. And I guess I just have a really good color sense, because I'd say 95% of the time it works out exactly how I have it in my head. The other 5% is terrible. But
Well, those are the ones in the basket down at the bottom, right?
yeah, well, no, they just get over dyed blue, and then it's all good. Blue fixes everything. So, and actually blue has made some new colorways out of stuff that needed to be fixed. So
Yeah.
Yeah, but yeah, that, like, I don't know. I don't really have a theme. I'm not one of those people that likes to take an inspiration photo and try and recreate something of it. It's just, that's not my vibe.
Hoover.
Yeah, I'll do like, if somebody's like, oh, like, do you want to do an inspiration for, like, we're doing this collection of whatever, and these are the colors we want to use, like, can you make something from that? That's fine. But if I've got to try and match colors on a photo, that's not my
Yeah.
that's not my jam. I'll just create new ones. I come up with a bunch of stuff. So yeah.
So
My
it sounds
office has been invaded. Hello, Hoover. Because an unsupervised 18-month-old lab is an awesome thing to have in your office. So
No.
get out of the box. Get out.
no, we want the box. It's the bathroom.
Busy.
So you're heading to BC for Christmas. How nice.
Yeah.
A little nicer weather than possibly here.
Yeah. Definitely. Definitely. We
Good.
have a lot of family out on the island, so we've got
Oh,
a
it's right
timeshare
out
out
on the
there.
island.
So
Nice.
yeah, yeah.
Back.
So yeah, we were there like, it'll be my, I don't know, 6th or 7th trip there this year. So yeah, one of those trips was barely 24 hours, so I don't even know if it
Oh,
counts.
that doesn't count. No. That's a
Yeah.
journey. That's not a trip.
Yeah, that was more going there, scooping somebody, picking them up, and bringing them back here for something. So
So what kind of projects
Oh,
do you
good.
like to make?
what do I like to make, or what do I typically make?
Both.
I have a lot of questions. So I've been doing a lot of samples for the store this last year.
Mhm.
And so, yeah, I've decided I'm not doing any color work next year because I did 2 big color work projects this year, and I was like, yeah, no, I'm done now. So, yeah, most of my knitting has been store samples this year. I've, but like I've always got like socks or something on the needle just to have
Right.
like when you go
Mhm.
anywhere. It lives in
Anyway.
my bag lives in my purse, so.
Yeah.
Um, you go out to eat or something and you're waiting for your food, you can always knit a couple rows on a pair of socks.
Exactly.
Um, yeah, I mean, I knit and I crochet. I taught myself to crochet 22, 23 years ago. Um,
Nice.
tried to teach myself how to knit back then. Didn't know about this lovely thing called a lifeline, and I had a toddler. And a
Oh,
lifeline would have been really good to know because she had a habit of taking everything off the needles. And I didn't know anybody that knit. I mean, I don't think Ravelry was around back then. YouTube
Oh,
wasn't around back then, right? So you didn't have,
right.
and Facebook wasn't around. So you didn't have that community to ask these questions to. Like,
Right.
right.
if you didn't know anybody that knit, like I learned it from a book. So, you know, it's like, I don't know how to get this back on the needles. I don't know how to pick up stitches. I don't know how to do any of it. So, yeah, I kind of got frustrated. Whereas if she took my crochet out, well, whatever. I'll just figure out where she ripped it back to, and then, I'll just continue
Remember?
on from there. Yeah, I relearned how to knit back, I want to say 2018. So, yeah. And so I've just been working on mostly knitting projects. I mean, I can bang out a crochet project so fast.
Yeah.
I can, I could actually maybe consider designing some crochet patterns, but I don't have time. Um,
Well, you are very busy.
I am very busy. I mean, right now on the needles, I've got some socks. I've got some dishcloths because I just needed a palette cleanser after my last color work project, which is tied in with my advent calendar. So if you go on Facebook and Instagram, the pictures are starting to pop up on there. Um,
Nice.
I
yeah,
didn't realize you did an advent calendar.
yeah, we did.
Now you have to register for that pretty early, don't you?
Yeah, we do have some kits left because I have been so busy. I didn't market it very much. So we do have a couple left. But yeah, for like I've got the Stephen West mystery knit along on the needles right now
Hmm.
because
I saw that one.
I take months to do it. I do not do it in the 4 weeks that he gives for it. I'm still on clue 1.
I
So I
saw
had to
that
put
one.
it aside to finish other things because fall shows and all the rest of it kind of ate up into my advent calendar projects. So yeah, I knit a lot of stuff this year. I don't even know what I knit.
Mhm.
It's just been a blur. So but yeah, like I have to sit and think about what I'm going to do for all of next year right away, just because my first show next year is at the end of March. That's Knit City, Toronto. So
Wow.
Okay.
I have to get the yarn dyed for that before Christmas, and then probably start working on that project over Christmas, and so that I can have it done for early March.
Yeah.
So I just don't even know what I'm doing yet. I don't even know the colors that I'm going to do. So
Ooh.
what I tend to do is I tend to just spend a couple days just doing a whole bunch of new colors, and then from there, I pick my top ones, and those will be the show colors. So
Nice.
yeah.
What sort of classes
Nice.
do you offer?
Well, I have a really good knitting instructor, knit and crochet instructor, Susan Chin. She's amazing. She can knit and crochet both left and right-handed. So
Oh,
she can help people with both styles. She can do like continental knitting and English knitting and like I don't know if she does Portuguese knitting, but she's done Tunisian crochet. And so she teaches pretty much the bulk of my knit and crochet classes. The one thing she doesn't want to teach is socks. So we don't have any sock classes. But she teaches like a lot of beginner classes. I'm just trying to think of what she's got in the spring. We haven't released our classes yet, but I know that there's going to be a brioche class. Let me just check on
Ooh.
my
there you go, Kim.
calendar here. See what she's got. I think she's going to teach amigurumi class,
Nice.
granny squares, continental knitting, and then we always like to do project classes. So what those are is it's for knitters and crocheters, and people can bring in a project that kind of just stretches their abilities a little bit. Like we wouldn't encourage somebody that just learned how to knit last month to do a Stephen West MCAL kind of shawl. You know,
Why not?
Why
that's a
not?
little too much of a stretch,
Yeah,
but like you know the skills, but maybe you're not super confident in them. And so, or maybe you're a little leery about trying to incorporate those skills into a pattern. And so it's just something that people can bring their own projects, their own experience level, and Susan can help at like all of those different projects. So
Wow.
it's
nice.
really kind of an interesting class to do. We have a lot of people that come back for them over and over because they really like having that assistance during the class, as well as just being able to work on your project in a group like setting like that. So yeah,
That's
those
that
have been,
sense of community again. That
yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
Right.
So
Wow.
yeah,
It sounds like
When
you
should
have
people
a
expect to? Well, I was going to say, when should the classes be up?
that's all dependent on Susan.
Okay.
And then me, because she tells me when everything's ready to go, and then I start scheduling them. So I know that she's waiting on a couple of things because she does. We're not the only place that she teaches at. So she'll just tell me when everything's ready. So hopefully before Christmas, just before Christmas. Let me just check and see. Like we don't have classes starting until mid-January anyways.
Makes
So
sense.
yeah, because people they're tired from Christmas, right? So
Well,
yeah.
but if they're up before Christmas, gives people a chance to enroll people as a gift too. So,
Yes. Yeah. Yeah.
yeah.
Do you do
For
any
sure.
dyeing classes?
No.
Mhm.
I don't have time right now. And I don't my space isn't really set up for it right now. So
right.
Yeah.
yeah.
I'm just
So
nosy.
no. I did at our old location in Edmonton because I had more space for it, but I don't know that I'll be teaching them here. So I get asked that every once in a while, and I tried running them a few times and only ever had a couple people interested. So
Hmm.
yeah, I don't know.
Hey, you only
Yeah,
can do what you can do. So you're doing
yeah,
it.
and I mean, I honestly I work so much that I don't want to teach classes.
Yeah.
Right.
Like I'm here 6 days a week already.
Yeah. Oh, exactly. Yeah.
Yeah,
So you have
Yeah.
Knit City in March. What other
yeah.
shows are you going to be at that you know of so far next year?
That I know of. The next one will be at the beginning of May. That will be the Rose City
Anyone?
Fiber Festival in Camrose.
Right.
And then haven't registered for any of them yet just because they haven't come up for registration. That's usually in January. Um,
I think Prairie
but
Fiber opens in
the,
January.
Yeah,
sorry?
January 4th. Yeah. Prairie
Prairie
Fiber
fiber.
opens
Yeah.
January 4th. Yeah.
Yeah, Prairie will have both their olds and their Lacombe shows
Yep.
opening up in January. So I will probably apply for olds. Um, but I don't know if I can do Lacoma. I'll have to see if I can convince somebody to go for me. Because as far as I know, Manitoba Fiber Festival is that same weekend. And we did extremely well at that show. It was, out of all the shows that I've gone to, that one was amazing.
Really? Okay.
So better, like as far as sales, better than Knit City. So
Wow.
I kind of have to go to that one, as far away as it
Yeah.
is and everything. Um,
I can
so I
remember when that one started.
yeah.
It's not that
So I
old.
want to apply for Vibrations in mid-August. I think that's on probably the 15th or maybe the 16th. I can't remember if it's on the Saturday or Sunday. That's in Victoria. And then Knit City Calgary will be at the end of September. Not 100% sure if I'll be doing Silver Willow. And
That's
then
Regina,
Queen
right?
City. That's Saskatoon.
Saskatoon.
And then Queen City is the Regina one. So I think that's probably a couple weeks after. So it all just
Wow.
depends. I did Knit City Vancouver, followed by the Silver Willow in Saskatoon, which was the following weekend, and I only had 2 days back at home, and I was like, I can't.
Yeah.
So I was very lucky. I had an extra person that could help me in Vancouver, so I was able to pack up for the show in Saskatoon at Vancouver.
Mm.
But I don't
Wow.
know that I'll have that same opportunity every
Luxury.
time I go back to Vancouver. So yeah, I'm not sure. But
Yeah.
Well,
Calgary, Knit City Calgary, those years that we do Knit City Calgary, I probably can, because I'll actually be able to be home for more than, long enough to throw something in the washing machine.
Right.
well, you know what? Just incredible. I mean, you think this started, what, 20
Yeah,
during COVID? And, 5 years later, almost 6 years later, here you are.
yeah. Yeah, I made something that my kids can take over. Like, what's up with that?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Exactly. Yeah.
exactly. And your
Did
kids
not
want to
plan
take
that at
over, which
all.
is even
Yeah.
nicer. So
Yeah. Yeah, I'll just be like, here, have it. It's yours now. Consider it an early inheritance.
that's right. You can go to all do the shows, or you'll do the shows, and they'll just
Well,
run the
that's
business.
the plan is they will do the work, I'll do the shows with my husband, right? So,
Aha!
yeah.
That's the way to do it.
Yeah. Then I can
Yeah.
still socialize. And I don't have to be tired before the show because I haven't been
That's
working.
right.
I can just be like, "Oh, you have the bags packed? Great. Put them in the van. We'll see you next weekend." Yeah.
Sounds like a great plan. And so we will make sure that we include the link to you. You have a website and
Yeah.
Facebook and Instagram, so we'll put
Yeah.
those all in the link down below. And make sure you check out Numana Yarns and take a class. Go
Mhm.
for a drop by, have a yarn and a yak, which we have to
Yep.
come to as the yaks.
Yep.
Exactly.
It's a lot
Exactly.
of fun. Sometimes it gets really loud upstairs.
I can imagine.
Like, we'll have people that haven't come into the store and they're like, "What's going on up there?" Because they're
Nothing.
the people up
Nothing
there
at
are just
all.
laughing away over something, and it's like, I don't know, but somebody said something funny.
Correct answer. Nothing. Why do you ask?
Mhm.
Really
Well,
mess with people.
Yeah.
we've been adding to our Yabby Yaks podcast, and on the back of our t-shirts, we put come join the herd. And so we want to welcome you to the herd, Tammy. You're part of the herd
Hmm.
now. We'll
Well, it's
even
not the
send you the
first herd
button
I've been a
that says,
part of, so part of the nerd herd back in high school.
"Oh yeah, see,
We
she's
called
right up
ourselves.
our alley. I love it."
Except I'm not a nerd. I just happen to be with that group of people. I'm really not a nerd. So
And if you come to
I
Oregon,
knew
If you come to Old, you'll have to
I
join
knew.
us at the PJ party.
Yes.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Depends.
Yeah. The Yabby Yaks are hosting the PJ party on Friday night of
Yeah.
Olds.
I
So
used to go to the Friday night party, but because we set up the same day, it's by the time I'm done, it can be like I just need to eat and go to bed. So
We
we'll
usually
see.
have lots of snacks.
Yeah.
And you can come as you
yeah,
are.
Yes.
Oh yeah, no, I do.
That's what it's
Yes,
for.
you're
Yeah.
welcome.
Sometimes it's just getting ready for the shows and doing the shows and everything is actually like a ton of work. So yeah, it just depends on how much I've got going on in the weeks and stuff before, right?
Yeah.
yeah. But yeah. So we just, if you get it, if you want to come, please come. We just have a lot of fun. It's just a relaxing night. The
Yeah.
conversations that went on the week before amongst people who we knew were coming about, they had to buy new pajamas because theirs weren't in any good shape. They didn't have time to knit a pair. It was like
Who's knitting pajamas?
they actually came in pajamas. I don't
Overachievers?
know.
Yeah, I haven't even made myself a sweater yet. I just keep making them for the store, so but
But
they fit
Tammy,
my youngest,
no, that's what counts. You have
Yeah.
a
Next
mom, and then
sample
that's good.
needs to be your size then.
No. Nah.
No?
No, the Stephen was.
No, it's no, I'm plus size and it won't fit the mannequins very nicely. So nah.
Need
I
a
just
plus
make them
size
my daughter's
mannequin.
size. No.
No. No?
No, it's faster to make a size small.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I say
With how many things I
The
have to
real
knit in a
truth.
year. No, and like right now, like I mean, I'm in perimenopause, or as they call it, cougar puberty, and I'm too warm for a wool sweater. So
I understand.
yeah,
I
yeah,
was waiting for her comment there.
she was a little slow off the mark. I was surprised.
yeah.
That's because she
So
was
yeah, no,
thinking of about the 6 different comments and picking the one that was appropriate.
yeah.
See?
Well, like
I
I go
understand.
to these shows and you see all the other dyers and their hand knit sweaters. I'm like, I no. I'm too warm at these shows to wear any kind of
Oh,
sweater.
yeah.
I wouldn't
It's
even wear a
all I can do
sweatshirt.
to
Like,
wear a t-shirt, let alone something knit.
yeah, yeah. Like I mostly will wear a tank top for most of my shows, maybe a t-shirt, but that's stretching it a little bit. It has
Yeah,
to be
and
cold outside for me to wear a t-shirt.
always amazes me at festival. I know everybody loves showing off what they've made over the year and so on, but I sit there and look at them and go, "How can you wear a sweater? How can you wear, a beautiful shawl? Is gorgeous, but
Yeah.
You know what? I have the same mental mindset about Comic-Con. I love seeing all of the, beautifully designed costumes. But oh my god, I'd be dying of heat.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Like I keep my dye studio at like I think it's at 15 degrees because it
Even
gets too
here,
Oh, I
hot
know where
there.
we're going.
yeah,
Let's go hang
My
out in the
staff,
dye
they're all like,
studio.
"It's so cold back here." I'm like, "No, it's nice because I can actually
that's
wear a
right."
sweatshirt back there." So
Yeah.
I typically keep my house at 18, so
yeah, no,
yeah.
I don't get to. My youngest, it's too cold.
That's why they've invented the sweater blankets.
Yeah.
The sweater.
My husband has one now because he complains the house is too cold.
Yeah.
Oh well. Well, I knew when we walked into your store and I saw the Stephen West one there, I went, "This is our sort of people."
Yep.
And the girls looked at me and went, "What?" And I went, "It's a Stephen West. How do you know? How do you not know?" It's a Stephen
Right? Is it crazy?
West.
That was the
Is it
thing
not
about
got
his.
No,
That one wasn't. It was very
very
normal
simple?
that
Is
was
colors.
the
it?
fade shawl
Yeah.
that was on the mannequin, and they let us take it off and try it on. And now
Yeah.
we have the pattern, and that's on the 2026 knit list.
Mhm.
Okay.
Uh,
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember
So
exactly
anyway,
what it was called, but it was on the mannequin and it just draped so beautifully.
Well,
So
there's a couple of them. What colors was it?
browns and oranges. Browns. Is that the
Was there
right one?
red in it or no?
Kim's looking.
Think so. Let me just check. I probably got it in my library.
You should. Yeah.
I know, I just have to find it.
It was 4 different colors done as a fade. It was a very simple
Okay,
one for a
yeah,
Stephen West, though.
the eyelet burst. Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
Yes.
it.
no red in that one. It was all like
Yeah.
earth tones. Yeah.
Yes. Yes. And
Yeah.
that was just stunning. So
So
And
simple, that
normally, I
one.
mean,
That was
Stephen West
a
has
nice project to
you.
do.
Stephen West has beautiful design. Unfortunately, for
Yeah.
myself personally, a lot of times the colors they're shown in kind of take me away from looking further at the pattern.
Yeah. Yeah.
yeah. But that one, it
Yeah,
was
no,
like just the
that one
whole
was
project caught my
very,
eye, and then it was like Stephen
yeah.
West. Oh, okay.
And that one sits
Yeah,
nicely because it's
it
like it's
does.
not just straight across, it kind of comes up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it actually will sit over your shoulders really nicely.
Hmm.
If you aren't all picked
So
out for it, I just need to get started. So
yeah, and that's one
I
you
have a
could just
couple
keep
projects to
going and
finish
just keep
first
making
and
it
then get
bigger.
started. Yeah,
Yeah.
well, you need those kind of simple knits to take places, though. So,
Yeah, like I said, palette cleansers.
Yeah.
well, not even
Exactly.
that,
Yeah.
but so I kind of call them social knits because I'm certainly
Well,
not
that too,
working on
yeah.
cables or lace or anything while I'm sitting and chit chatting. I can't even. All I could do some days to knit a straight row when I'm sitting and
There is a
chatting.
reason
So
my Celtic Mist is still unfinished.
Yeah.
that's on my 2026 finished project list. So
All
I
right.
still have
Well,
Yeah.
stuff from like 2020 that I haven't finished, so
I don't want to know
trying
how
to
far
be good.
back
I'm
I went.
trying.
there might
She
be
has
stuff older, but I kind of doubt it.
been.
I know I have a painted bricks that I started in 2020 using some of my very first hand dyed yarns that I haven't finished it because it'll never be a sample because I didn't write down what colors I used and it was like
Oh wow.
custom mixing the dyes and I
Oh,
have no clue. I don't know. I don't know how to recreate it. So my motivation for finishing it is only to have it for myself and I keep finding things that I have to do for the store first.
right.
So, well, there goes my
All right.
printer again,
Yeah.
making more
That's okay.
noise. It's
We're
getting
coming
into the
up on our
conversation
time
again.
too. Yeah, it wants to be there.
Yeah.
At least it's not Shelley's phone. Shelley's phone, I don't know if it still does it. She's a friend who was part of our knitting group who ran the retreats when we first started, or when I first started. And her phone, if she said a bad word, would go tisk, tisk, tisk out of nowhere. She has no idea why it would do this. And she was like, her phone would reprimand her for
I
swearing.
got to figure out how to do that on somebody's phone. That would be fun.
But she has no idea. It was just Suri didn't like what she was saying. It was so bizarre. She could
Probably
never
like a
figure it out.
shortcut or something. I bet
Must
you
Well,
be.
something like that.
I know if you're a Potterhead on Apple, you could. There's a whole bunch of commands you can use. Oh yeah, there's a whole list of them, and it will do that.
Yeah.
My
I
daughter
knew there was for
particularly uses.
Yeah,
Android.
there is for Android, not necessarily. Yeah, for Android, I can say Lumos to my phone and it will turn on the lights, and I can say Knox and it'll turn the flashlight off.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, so there must be
Hmm.
something, but whatever it was, this was years ago. So it was like, okay, whatever that was, she didn't know. But it was hilarious, absolutely hilarious. So Connie, before we go, did you
Yes.
finish the beading on your shawl?
No.
Did you count the beads?
I think
We
when
had
we
something
looked at them,
really
we
big.
figured there was over. I think we figured over 200. So
Over 200. Wow.
we're having a good time.
So you
But
got
what
to
I need
finish
is
them.
my Christmas shopping to be finished so I can sit down and knit. So,
Oh, okay.
oh, Kim's trying it on there. Okay.
I'm trying to see if it's long enough or not. It's not for me.
Yes, we did a beading session way back at the beginning of the summer, and the joke became that how many beads would Connie use on her capelet.
Then once I learned how to do it properly, we really went for it. So,
That was for spring
but I'm
retreat
hoping to finish
project, I
it the
think.
week between Christmas and New Year's. So,
Oh, okay.
because I'm off
Carol
work.
gave us a beautiful session on beading, so.
I'm only off when I'm
Well,
gone.
yeah, I agree. Well, you know what? We thank you for joining us tonight. I know your schedule's really crazy and everything, especially with Christmas coming up, and for squeezing us in tonight. We
Yeah.
really
Yeah,
appreciate
it was
that.
fun.
And well, then we'll have you back
Yeah.
Yeah.
after
Yeah,
all your
sounds
shows
good.
next year, so we can get the show update on how you have
Oh, I
what you
know.
enjoyed.
Now, is your shop closed
I-
between Christmas and New Year's, or are you open between Christmas and New Year?
So we're open short hours on the 23rd. So normally we close at 6. We're closing at 4. And then we're closed the 24th, 25th, 26th.
Nice.
We're back open on the Saturday, the 27th. And then we're closed early on New Year's, again at 4 o'clock, and closed New Year's Day. So New Year's
Okay.
Eve is closed early. Yeah. Because
Well,
who's
yeah.
shopping at a yarn store? Like, come on. You know who we get on the
No
23rd?
one.
We get the guys coming in for the gift cards. That's who we get
Yeah.
coming in. So it's like 5-minute transactions all day. Nobody's looking at any yarn.
Well, they don't know what you want, so.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. So they're like, yeah, I just need a gift card. We can set
Mine
you up
once
with
went
that.
into a yarn store to buy me a ball winder with his phone and a picture going, she wants this.
Yep.
Do you
We get
have
that
that?
too. Yep.
Yeah. And then they're like, does she want anything else? He's like, she didn't tell me. Utter panic.
Yeah.
So I got the ball winder though. So
Yeah. Oh, that's good.
Excellent.
yeah.
Good.
Yeah.
All right. Well, you have a Merry Christmas.
Yeah.
Safe
Yeah, you
travels out
too.
to the island.
Yeah.
And
Yes.
thank you for joining us tonight. For those of you that are watching, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Oh, subscribe! Kim, what's our big news on subscriptions?
We're at 60.
60.
Awesome.
So we've got a 10 in the last 6 weeks. So
Yeah.
yay!
Nice.
Woohoo.
I know it's not big numbers, but we love it.
For as
We'll
new
get
as we
there.
are, those are big numbers. So
They
Yeah.
are. They're big to us. It means that people are watching every week, and that's exciting.
That's good.
So we do have more than that watching, but those are the ones who subscribe.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
And feel free to share the video link with your friends.
So. And if you want to get a hold of Tammy, like I say, we'll put all the links in there so you can get a hold of her and Numana and see what help you out that way too. So see you next time, guys.
Bye.
see you
Bye.
then. Bye.
Wheels are turning, the yarns in tow. Through Alberta's fields where the wild winds blow. Connie threads tales with Helen spin. Kim's got the tea, let the chatter begin. The Abbey Acts, they weave the sound of yarn and fiber all around. Knit one pearl, one story's flow. Tales of stitches everywhere we go.